I bought a house in Cabo to shake off my cargo. It went a little bit far though. I didn't blow my top off. Now 6 spot off snow. I didn't drive my car home when I drank that charcoal. Man,
good evening, everybody. Woo! Y'all know who it is. We are back in the building. It's your boy James Will Williams, DJ Exclusive. It's here with y'all on a Friday night. Whoever, what a donkey. Good to see everybody, man. Good evening, good evening, good evening. Y'all thought we was going to do the morning. But now it's good evening, good evening, good evening, man. It's good to see everybody and glad to be back on it. I hope everyone is doing well. Shout out to everybody in the chat room. I see that y'all pulled up on time. All right, y'all is ready for the damn show. Well, y'all make sure that y'all stay tuned, like it or not. It's coming up next, 2023. Happy New Year, y'all. Hey, y'all.
Not once, don't stop, no. Cause I'm a brand new model. With a brand new model. Yeah, I called up Carlos. Said I won't be calling. Instead of my old tempo. It wouldn't make much sense, so yeah. Ask me how it feels. I say it feels too real. When you get that speed, those pitch black weed. When you got your thoughts.
Shuey Crab, Mary C, Tyler Hackner, what's going on, y'all? Lily, Roller Dragon, Amber, evening, y'all. Lipsa, hey, Nat, hey, Craig, what's going on? Dear Hustler, welcome, y'all. Marjorie, welcome. It's good to see y'all, man. Bluebird, welcome. What up, there, man? Good to see everybody. Spin Cycle Dragon, good evening to you. Juanita, good evening. Man, I got to get used to the saying good evening part because I'm so used to saying good morning to everybody. Now I just got to say good evening. This is like, wow. We got to get on it. Huh? Nicole, good evening to you. What's going on? Y'all make sure y'all stay tuned, man. We got a good damn show for you. It's going to be a long one. It's going to be a deep one. but we're gonna love it to death. And glad to see everybody. Welcome again, Hollywood. What's going on, Hollywood? Christopher Shaw, good evening to you. Lord, y'all make sure y'all stay tuned. The world premiere of season 3. Are we in season 3, David? Yeah. 2023 version of the theme song will be coming up momentarily. Y'all just wait on it. Nice. Okay, shout out to all my Twitch people as well, too. I missed y'all, Twitch. I gotta log back in and remember my account information.
Better be ready when I step inside, cause it's going down like a slip and slide. Grown folk talk, make the jits be quiet. We ain't love drunk, we just tipsy, right? You the only one that can get me right.
Wendy, good evening to you. Hey, Juanita. Torrance Joseph, what's going on?
You the only one that can get me right.
Hey, Torrance, I'll tell you. When your girlfriend comes home in a white suit, covered in bee stings and smelling like honey, you know she's a keeper. The dad jokes will never stop. Oscar Williams, how you doing, cousin? Now, this would be one that y'all like. Conversation between the son and his father. Son, Dad, I want to be in politics when I grow up. Dad, are you insane? Have you completely lost your mind? Are you a moron? Son, forget it. There seem to be too many requirements. Shout out to my mama in the chat. What's going on, mama? Love you, mean it. Boondocks Dragon, welcome, good evening to you. Boondocks, here's a little known fact. Before the crowbar was invented, crows simply drank at home. Interesting fact. Shout out to everybody again and welcome to the Friday version of Like It or Not.
Ooh, shy, swing my way. Left that X-Men, she was singing my way. No more fast ones, gotta leave.
Boondocks, you missed you too.
Fast ones, gotta leave the highway. Ooh, shy, swing my way. Left that X-Men, she was singing my way. No more fast ones, gotta leave the highway. No more fast ones, gotta leave. No more fast ones, gotta leave.
Stay, what's going on, Stay Dragon? You got this. You know, yesterday at 8 o'clock, it was very time consuming. And I said o'clock. T-L-O-C-K, okay? Yesterday at 8 o'clock, tick-tock, it was very time consuming. Especially when I went back for seconds.
OMW, on my way to you.
David, I had to clarify because you know these people say, Bubba, what did you say? I said clock.
1, 2, 3 a day. I'm on my way. I'ma have you on tiptoes, watching my diamond afterglow. I know you wanna take me home. I'm on my way. OMW. on my way, on my way. They wanna judge me on testify, catch me on Insta.
Yeah, I'm on it tonight, boy. I decided not to renew my prescription glasses. I've seen enough. This shit ghetto.
You bow to the queen, you lose all your senses and reason. I'll give you something to believe.
Chewy, I hope you didn't get fired about that joke.
Good at what I do. I'm OMW. OMW. On my way to you. Good at what I do. I'm OMW. On my way. Yeah. OMW. Nothing left to prove. So enjoy the view, taking a picture like Malibu.
Here we go.
I'ma
Here we
have you
go.
on
This is a good serious question. Good serious question. Why aren't koala bears bears? Why aren't koalas bears? Because they don't meet the qualifications.
I'm OMW. OMW. I'm
Going to hell.
good at what I do. I'm OMW. On my way, on my way. 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 On my way.
Shout out Tiger in the chat.
On my way, on my way.
Y'all know one thing that ain't never gonna change. We ain't never gonna not be waiting on Rebecca to bring her ass on here. Shout out everybody, man. What's going on? Shay, welcome. Good evening to you. Y'all make sure y'all stay tuned. We will get started momentarily as soon as the queen enters the damn building, all right? See outside the club. She can't even get in.
My God, can't take my eye off you. Can't take my eye off you.
Mario Drake, what's going on?
Him God, don't got nothing on you. Don't got nothing on you. My heart is ready for something I have been had in a long time. True love crime. I hope you know that it may hurt for a while. Let's slow down, slow it down. I can see behind that broken smile. Nice, sweet, smooth, like cocoa bread, cocoa bread. You're nice, sweet, smooth, like cocoa bread, cocoa bread. You're nice, like cocoa, you're nice, like cocoa bread, like cocoa bread. Oh, you're nice, like
Lily, I'm doing good. Lily, how are you? Shout out to Lily. Lily checks in, and I greatly appreciate that, Lily. Good to see you. Virtually, in a way.
Passion from your truly. Let me know how you feel. Hope I'm not in too deep. Phoebe,
Spin Sucker Dragon, how you doing?
through the storm together.
Aaron, Pin Metal. Aaron, yes! We are actually live. If I wasn't, I wouldn't have called your name out of the chat. Welcome to your good evening. No, I think I like the night shows much better because now I have like more energy in the evening because the day has been going all damn day. So now I get to come on full of energy. Like I already have enough already. Now y'all gonna get like the big boom boom boom. Okay? I hope y'all enjoy it. Dick the Roller talking about it. I never come to Discord. I told you I'll be lurking. I'm a lurker. I'm not a chatter. I'm a lurker. That's the whole point. Lurking. When Signiful, good evening to you. I was about to say good morning. Good evening to you.
You're nice, sweet, smooth, like cocoa bread, cocoa bread. You're nice, sweet, smooth, like cocoa bread, cocoa bread.
While we're waiting for the queen, let's take a tour down memory lane if I can find it, because it's been a minute.
You're nice, like cocoa bread, like cocoa bread. way.
Y'all know what time it is. Good morning, y'all. Get your coffee, your tea, drink whatever it is you need. It's time for Like It or Not, y'all. 9 a.m. to 10:30, yeah. Like It or Not is on your channel, yeah. Politics
Throwback,
and
y'all.
culture is we change.
Give y'all a couple of throwback jams in preparation
all the news we get
for the new itch that I got coming up. Shout out to T. Shout out to T. What's going on?
So stick around.
Manifest today.
It's going down.
It's the nighttime hours. You can ride the phone now.
Y'all stick around. Oh, Rebecca's on. It's coming through. You know she got a good story for you. Oh, Benjamin, that's my dog. This is his show. He's a politics pro. I am your DJ. DJ exclusive. Y'all know who I am. I stay dropping them jams. Like it or not, it's going down. Like it or not, y'all stick around. Oh, like it or not, it's starting now.
Shout out CEO. What's going on, CEO? It's about to go down. So that was the first one. Then we came through with this one.
Hey man, yeah, it's the summertime, right? Let's get it like it or not. Like it or not, it's going. Like it or not, it's going. Yeah. Like it or not, it's going. It's going. It's going. It's going. It's going. Like it or not, it's going. Like it or not, it's going. Like it or not, it's going. It's going. It's going. It's going. It's going down.
Rebecca Zora's in the house. You know she got a funny story to tell. Talking politics, culture, a real life is. I live in life in the ATL. Benjamin, yeah, that's my man.
Shout out B. What's going on, B?
Politics, dreaming, trying to find a meaning in life.
While the feds keeps us in stride, I am your DJ, DJ exclusive. Y'all know who I am. I stay dropping them jams.
So that was the season, the summertime. Rebecca is in the house now, so we're gonna go ahead and get this damn thing started. So here it is, season 2023, season 3, the Like It or Not intro. Let's go.
Like it or not, y'all. 2023. Y'all know what time it is.
It's time for Like It or Not with Rebecca Azure. Let's start this damn show. Yes, it's time for Like It or Not with Rebecca Azure. Let's start this damn show. Like It or Not. Rebecca Azure is in the house. You know she got a funny story to tell. Talking politics, culture, a real life ish. I live in life in the ATL. Benjamin, yeah, that's my man. He's always coming up with the master plan. Politics scheming, trying to find the meaning of life. While the feds keeps us in strife.
I'm your DJ. I really don't need no introduction right now, but you know what? I stay dropping them jams. Y'all know who I am. Good hope, dad jokes, culture-ish, politics. What you're hearing right now was the culmination of all of this. I started out with the mic in my hand, and I graduated to a plethora of fans. I love bringing joy to the people. It makes me feel great, makes me feel regal. I do what I do for you. 8 p.m. Friday, you know how we do. Let's go.
It's time for Like It or Not with Rebecca Azure. Let's start this damn show. It's time for Like It or Not with Rebecca Azure.
Like it or not, y'all. 2023. Let's start this damn show. Let's go.
Like It or Not starts now.
Come
Yeah,
on,
look
fix
at
my
that,
hair, girl.
girl.
I did that, girl.
First of all, my mic ain't even plugged. First of all, it's giving me, I'm getting tired of your.
I didn't do it. I didn't do it. I had a photo shoot for this magazine, and the hairstylist did it. I didn't do it. And
that's a look. I've done that where it's like the big old bun with your braids or something. It's heavy, but it's a look. I like it.
It's actually like she only used a little bit of because she has some hair in it. I wouldn't take it down, but sometimes you have them updos and you don't know how they put it together, and then it becomes it's harder than it looks. And so I was like, I don't want to do that right beforehand, and then they come here and it's stuck in.
So is your eyes low because the bun or it?
So also right? No. I want to lead with you. See how I did my best to be here. Let's make sure we give credit for what I did do.
And I appreciate it. I knew. I said, listen, because and then Caribbean folks, they ain't got no patience. So listen, it's like, okay, you said 8:00. Now it's about 9:15. Where you at? Hold on, sis. I'm having trouble logging in, but we're here. We're here, and I'm so grateful that you are here. And so I know it's the nighttime. I told Ben about this Friday night
because it's Friday night, and I realized that I got accustomed to my show, and you know how I be on my show, and I realized literally it just occurred to me moments before. I was like, wait, shit. They might be trying to talk about serious stuff for real. And I was like, no, man, it's 8:00 on Friday. Then I was like,
see, this is new, right? This is new for us. We haven't done nighttime shows since we first started this. We were in the night at first. We were at every other time. Now, Ben, who's not here right now. He's actually at in Daytona. He's doing the Roland Martin show this evening. So that's why I didn't see him, because he skipped out on us. I'm just kidding. No, he's working. He was already booked and busy. So he couldn't be here this evening, but we do have a clip from him from some other things that he covered. But yeah, he the one that wanted to see how this would go. And we agreed with it. I think it would be great. But I told him I might have a new man. So Friday nights, it might be a little tough. It might be a little...
Child, you better work around it.
Look.
I was gonna text you last night to tell you, how old boy I was talking to you. Sis, he's so fine.
Yeah. he fine. He's still fine. Look,
no.
They get different looking after like 2 weeks.
Says he's fine. Like, hold on. Oh, he's so fine. Like, he's so fine. It made me want to go into cardiac arrest. Like, I feel like my heart started racing. Like,
you in love?
No.
Okay. No, but
you say no.
She said no. She said you in love.
No. It's not that I like him. Yeah, that's cool. But he is fine. No, but hear me though. Independent of anything, look me in my eye. He is so fine.
Oh, girl.
For no reason. I'd be like, why are you just fine for every day?
No, you're right. You're right. Because
just to walk around.
The guy that I had sent you, because look, we be texting. The guy I sent you, seen him yesterday, and I was like, wow. You know what? You're a beautiful man.
You don't look the same, do we?
You're a beautiful man.
Oh, okay. Because the way it working on my side is just like, after you break up with them and they gone, it's like you see them later, it's like, oh,
you kind of ugly.
Look the same no more. You kind of look. You need to be put in the wash a little bit. So I'm glad I moved on. I'm good. I'm glad.
I feel that.
Rebecca, I'm about to send you. Just take him in. Just take him in.
Y'all not gonna leave me on?
No, send it to Bubba. You. Is the same guy?
Yeah. Yes, it's the same one.
Okay, he's fine.
He was fine
the first time, so I can only imagine. Look, it just came.
Yeah, like this. I found this hidden gem on his page last night. I was like, "Ooh, how did I miss this?"
So y'all still going strong?
Yeah, we good.
Oh no,
I'm
okay. Okay, new work.
Y'all better be clutching pearls. Oh my gosh.
No, did you see him, Bubba? Because this is.
I'm trying to say, Bubba, send your number in the private chat so I can send you.
Yeah, in private.
For all the viewers who are watching, thank you for tuning in to Like It or Not. Listen, we got personal talk. You guys know how we do all the time. He is fine, Olay. Y'all know how we do before we start the show. We have family chat, and we got family in the building right now. We got Olay on this first episode, and I'm so happy to have her. Miss Booked and Busy. Listen, I said Olay is Miss always. It's Olayemi. Look, Olay always keep a job. Olurin stacking her paper, no longer living in the basement. We're talking about the best glow up we've seen in 2022.
I love that. Thank you, y'all.
Olurin always keep a job. Got a new man 2023. Baby, look, new number. Who this?
No, that's fine. No, that's fine. I did change my number on New Year. Like, yep. And I know anybody that I was dealing with just because of who I am, they just assume I blocked them. Like, no one will give me the benefit of doubt. Normal people, if you know, but because it's me, they assume they were blocked, and that's good. That's how it should be.
I love that. I love that.
Absolutely.
It's like I feel like 2023, the beginning of it, definitely gave us. Because let me tell you something, I done blocked the man that you was like you were saying, Bubba. They you break up with him and they just keep coming crying at your door, and then it becomes pathetic. Because why am I still marching myself up at 3-4 a.m. to either get the phone or get the door? Who's
men don't cry to me, you know? I'm not gonna. Men don't cry for me back just because of how I give it up. Like I've heard the exact expression. How do you say it's real? Like a katana. You know, I'm very. You know, once again, it could be. Y'all know once I get. Love don't live here no more.
Yeah,
it gets a little scary. I've noticed. I see they look a little frightened. Men don't come crying. like they don't want to.
No, they cry. They cry and lie right in my face. I just don't even know what's going on with me. I'm trying to be a better man. Okay. See, I'm tired. You see, I am tired of the lies and the cries because they will lie in your face. They will cry and lie. Every tear is just a lie. That's why I said every single time a man do you wrong, his hairline get pushed back just a little bit.
Ooh,
next time
wait a damn
He's gonna be right here. He's gonna be right here. He gonna be rocking what's his name? Old boy that's talking too much on ESPN. What's his name?
Not Shannon Sharp. The other
Not Shannon Sharp. He is foreign with an SOINE. S.
Steven. I know you're talking about.
Yes, anywho.
Skip. Not Skip.
Not Skip, baby. That's the white man.
Stephen A.
Smith. There we are. Every time you do somebody, every time a man do a beautiful woman, a good woman with a good heart, or a good man with a good heart, their hairline goes back about it just keeps on going back.
But holding my ex fine. I hate that for me.
Yeah, no, listen, all of mine got hairlines. All of mine got good hair. All of them are as dark as the night, beautiful, like smiles. Everything is nice. And
my law school ex though. No, my law school ex. Yo, no, I'm not lying to y'all. I'm not nowhere to lie. My law school ex is down so bad that I think I'm a witch. Like I think I cursed. No, I cursed this man. I'm telling you, the other day, someone showed me a picture of him. And I stopped what I was doing and I said, Jesus, I forgive him. You can let up. I promise you don't have to do it on my behalf. Like Jesus put his foot on that man's neck when we broke up and he ain't took it up yet.
No. I feel that because my ex, I know me and you, Bubba, talked about that. He kept just hitting me up like my life is going hard. It's just bad. I just feel like, I can't keep no money. He's a man that got money. I would read the messages and be like, get off of my line, like you. And then I had to say, Lord, this man, his car, he had a nice car, everything. The car kept breaking down, everything. He couldn't even. He had a lot of properties. When he was hitting me up, he was down to like 2. He just couldn't even keep those together.
But man, tell me he can't keep no money. Let me tell you something. I would fucking. I'm sorry. You know,
we trying new things.
Would cry laughing.
Yeah, no, he said he had no dollars, and I had to say,
no, he had no dollars.
No, he had nothing, and I had to say, you know what, God, I had to go back into prayer because I didn't do nothing for the Lord to put nothing on that because that's not how the Lord work anyway. I didn't even try to call the lady in Haiti. I didn't try to do nothing. I said,
no, I had to go back to the Lord in prayer.
Yeah.
Okay.
The minute I feel like I have to call on Jesus, I hang the man up, flat screen. No, I swear. The minute
man up flat screen.
Not
I'm gonna
prostrate,
use
child.
that.
Listen.
I'm gonna use that. Real
Yes,
quick,
the
shout out to
minute-
Latif though. Shout out to Latif for sending
The
$50
minute
super
I
chat.
feel like I want Jesus to start working wonders, I know that's not the man for me. I'm like, oh, he don't feel that way. No, you gotta have honest conversations with yourself. You know, I really had to tell a man. I was like, you know what's crazy? Like, I'm really excellent. Honestly, deep down, I'm like, I'm top tier in any market. But you don't like me like that. No, I see that. Like, no, you don't know. No. You don't have to. It's not even. No, I'm not mad at that. You do not like me like that.
Facts.
Therefore, carry your cunny. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, please go somewhere because
carry yourself. Like, cause not like get away from me. You
don't
be
lying.
like
everybody involved. Sometimes they know they don't like you.
Yeah.
You ever hang with a man you know he can't stand you?
Yeah. I have.
Let me. Y'all know. Think about this. I have over. Think about this shit. I have over 100,000 followers. Right, tens of thousands of people voluntarily listen to me talk. Tune in. This man gonna walk into my house while I'm hosting one of my shows. Right, he in my room. The man walk out to come close my bedroom door so you don't they hear me like in the living room. I yes. I said
this is why
this motherfucker hates me.
No, this is why dating somebody is tough because when you show them who you are, like outside of just being and I can't say regular me, but when we're doing these shows and stuff and they just see what you're talking about or whatever, it's almost like I need you to support me. So in the beginning, I'd be like, let me not show him what I do just yet. Let me just kind of like it's just us before we get to that level. Cause then they don't like you. Then they like, damn, why you gotta keep talking about like, dang, like, well, you can go. Do you have a home?
I wanna start lying. Like I thought about that. I want to start living a lie. Like I want to start like no, I want to fully.
It's not necessarily a lie.
No, I know. I want to live a lie. Don't hear me, Rebecca. I know what I'm about to say. I want to make up a whole different career, a whole different name. I just want to be lying. I want to just be saying different shit and see how it goes because I'm telling you, somebody's particular career. Like it's one thing, it's already something to be a black woman, right? Statistically, right? It's ready to be like an educated black woman, right? Like, oh, Lynn, it's another thing to go on top of that to go be a lawyer, how that makes men feel. Then to go like be a litigator, a realist or whatever. And the way my career is set up, the better I do in life, the smaller these men feel. You know what I'm saying? Deep in this. No, I'm telling you, and it's not. And it ain't personal. I swear to God, it ain't me making them feel. I realized it'd be their own little. I see it. Oh, okay, all right.
They start to feel small, and it's like you ain't trying to make them feel that way. You shine in your space. And
I'm gonna tell man I work at Chipotle. I'm gonna tell man I work part time at Chipotle. Part time. That's why I be home. No, I'm gonna part time at
Chipotle be the lie.
Because I want to be treated nice.
You don't get Chipotle
because they gonna switch up the way they treat it. It's like you say.
You don't think I get Chipotle? You don't think I can pass for working at Chipotle?
Olive Garden.
I can work at Chipotle.
She could be an OG. She could be an OG, but I don't see it for Chipotle.
That's because I mean. I just keep it real. I'll be like, you know what? I work.
Well, what's my fake job, Rebecca? Because I'm dead gonna do it, Rebecca. I swear to God, I'm gonna do it. Give me a fake. What's my fake job?
I told you. You know what you will be? You will be a bottle girl.
You
will be a bottle girl.
I can see that with the little sparklers coming out like this.
That's so funny.
Yeah,
I've never conceived of.
And you know what she's gonna wear though, because this is what they wear in Atlanta. They'll wear boots all season long. It's gonna be the flat boots because it has to be knee high, and they're gonna wear the fishnets, right? Some of them just do it with the bodysuit with the thong, or they do the bodysuit with the short shorts, right?
Yeah.
And look, because David trying to get us on time. We'll get on the story in 2 seconds, David. But yeah, so that's what I see you with, especially right now.
You're gonna be a bottle girl.
You're gonna be a bottle girl, but you're not the one that carry it like this. You're gonna be the one behind the bar, like pushing the paper up to the handsome man, being like, "So what you drinking tonight?" And they're gonna be like, "Dang, you know what I'm saying? Let me take your order." Yes,
you a boss, but you just be like,
"What's my fake name? What name am I going with?
What name she going with, Bubba?"
Because this one's too Googleable. Oh my God!
I'm thinking of like a Carisha. Carisha.
No. She has a regular name. She got like
You gonna say April?
She has like a regular name, like Monique, Monica.
My mommy's name is Monique.
See, that's
Maybe-
what you give me.
yeah,
See,
okay,
yeah.
I
You
can
see
do
what's
that.
my spirit speaking to me? Because and I saw your mama. You look like
somebody in the chat said candy.
Not candy, Tiffany.
Because you eat candy.
But
I
no,
like
candy,
Tiffany. I like cocoa. I do
candy
like
is the
cocoa.
bottle that got it in the air, right?
I do like cocoa.
behind
I
the
do like
bar.
cocoa.
Cocoa.
I like
I
cocoa.
do like cocoa.
That's
I
the
can
name
get,
of my
I can
card.
get cocoa
Cocoa.
off. Cocoa
Yes.
feels in the spirit of Olay. I can get that
Okay.
off.
Co-
I'm gonna get
cocoa.
that off. I'm gonna try that out, and I'm gonna get back to y'all on tea
Yeah.
time. With
And
Olay.
tell us how
Yeah.
it goes with
Cocoa.
that. Because I can
So what,
see you
consider it my like. You know what? How to lose a guy with 10 days? That's a little assignment.
Okay.
You go out there
Okay.
doing shit. I'm telling you,
Yeah.
I'm gonna go out. I'm gonna be Coco the bottle girl and see how these men act. Because
I-
I'm telling you, the problem is, you know what it is how I give it up. Sentiment, like I think is what I'm gonna say. That's gonna give lawyer like, because I feel like the minute you say that, they're gonna start saying stupidness, feeling smart, and I can feel like
Listen,
I'm like,
no, we have to have this conversation on the phone because we could go so much in this. Because I feel you on that 100%. When a man Googles me, it's over. It's over. It's
Don't Google
over.
me. Don't Google me. Do y'all watch Harlem?
I'm about to
yeah,
say, are
you
you?
talking about already?
Yeah, I'll just
No,
the first
5th, on the
episodes
5th
are out.
or the 12th.
The first 2 episodes are out now. I watched it earlier today, and it's so goddamn good. It's
Oh,
one of my
word?
favorite shows. Y'all remind me of two of the girls that be on Harlem Child. I swear y'all do.
Wait, no,
Which one?
Which ones? Because you gotta be clear.
No, I'm not gonna say so.
No, I want to know.
I'll watch the 2 episodes.
No, I want to know which one I am, so I could start standing her.
What's the one with the afro, the big fro?
Mm.
I can't remember her name. You know what I'm talking about. Rebecca, we also your audio. Yeah, we don't hear you. But that's who they remind me of. Rebecca reminds me of Megan Good character.
Wait, the one with the big fro who was like dating old shit. Hold on. Angie?
That
broke bitch.
Yeah.
That bitch is broke. She is fucking broke. She
She's
on her
hilarious.
break out. She don't got nothing. That couldn't be me.
Rebecca is going ham over there. Rebecca, we cannot hear you.
And then Megan Good's behind, because here I am. I saw
There we go.
Megan Good's behind keeps running back to her ex and doing like past stuff. That is,
Well,
I used to do that
I
back
ain't
in
gonna
my
tell y'all
little
what's
days.
happened. Y'all like just watch
Okay.
the first
Oh,
episode.
oh yeah, because I liked the man they gave her.
But I don't
right?
like
Jameson.
Ugh.
Yeah, you don't like Jameson?
No,
I think I like Ian, but I don't know. I think Ian. Ian just do it for me. That's all it is. Ian
Personally, I was gonna. I mean, I was just gonna have both men, but I don't want to. I don't feel like that has to be a choice. No one forced a choice.
I would do it how I want to do it because she was giving too much opportunity to people for me, and that's just how I was like, no, sis. But David is getting on us about time. We definitely see. This is our first episode of our first time trying this. I think that we have to definitely dedicate the first 30 minutes because I already said it's Olay. We're gonna talk anyway. We got to dedicate the first 30 minutes. Period. So we already knew what it was. We already knew how you about to give it up. But before we do start, don't think I did not acknowledge how you remixed the remix. Okay, Bubba, I heard it. I love it. You did a good job. I'm glad that you surprised me with that because I was like, listen, are we still in the summertime? Because I'm tired. You was like, you got to come on and see. So you did good. I like how you remixed that.
And
I ain't even gonna hold you.
like maybe about an hour before we started the show.
No, you didn't.
I've been so busy, man, with everything going on, and so I finally like, man, F word. I got to get up and record this song because if I don't do it, it's not gonna get done. And I'm just
listen,
like,
we got.
Friday,
I know.
They got to do it right now.
Yeah, we busy because we ain't like Olay just yet. They didn't free us. We gotta
Right.
work. We gotta work. Okay.
And David is gonna make sure that you see that your name is finally on the damn marquee.
And then my name is finally on the marquee, and it says "Like It or Not" with who? Rebecca Azor. Finally. After since 2017. Since 2017, I ain't never been on the marquee, and today in 2023, okay, we can say that Rebecca is now on. This is my show, so we can say Rebecca is now on the. Hey man. Give it up. Yes, I'm finally on the marquee. And I got my braces off, as y'all can see. She is out here, new teeth, Hooted.
Free.
Listen, free. I'm eating everything in sight. Listen, I've ordered everything to see what these teeth can do, and we're here. Listen, we out here.
And they're beautiful, beautiful. You look amazing.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, because that's all I've been doing every day. Hey, how are ya? Hey, you doing all right? Yes.
Hey, y'all.
But as you guys can see, the Ben is not here. We're so glad that you guys tuned in. We have a lot of things to cover. We may not get to them all, and that's all right, because I got a date to go on after this. But I really am glad to be with you guys for 2023. I'm glad that we have Olay as our first guest, and she's just already. I love the energy. I hate to take it serious, because see, if we knew this was the vibe, we could have kept it just like this the whole show. But we got some things to cover, since we haven't even been with the people for how long has it been? Like a month? I know they've been looking for us. Yeah, they've been looking for us, and I really appreciate you guys holding it down. Ben, again, is on the Roland Martin show. He may be checking in, but he did send over a few stories, and we will be at least touching up on one. We will be touching up on Listen, we will be touching up on one of the stories and following up with that as well. Now, I hate to make it heavy, but it wouldn't be us, especially because you've been covering it. And I know, Olay, it just sucks that we have to keep talking about it. But if we don't, it's almost like it will go under the radar, just like Keenan Anderson did. His story did. But Tyre, like, that's one of the murders, right, that we've heard all across the world. He died several days. Tyre Nichols died several days after a violent traffic stop, captured on body camera footage, which shows officers striking Nichols repeatedly. 5 officers have been charged, all black, so far in connection with his death. His death has prompted protests and unrest across the country for the past week, as investigations continue into the deadly police beating of the 29-year-old unarmed Black man in Memphis. Public servants involved in Tyre Nichols' traffic stop and brutal confrontation are facing repercussions, some as severe as murder charges, and more fallout is possible. We are looking at everybody who had any kind of involvement in this incident, said Shelby County District Attorney Stephen Mulroy, after the release of public body camera footage. We are looking at everybody, okay? The 5 Black officers are due to be arraigned February 17th after they were fired January 20th, then indicted on 7 counts each, including second-degree murder, aggravated assault, aggravated kidnapping, and bodily injury, aggravated kidnapping and possession of a deadly weapon, official misconduct, and official oppression. 2 more officers. Now, this just came out, right? 1 white and 1 still not publicly identified, who were put on leave January 8th, alongside the others remain under internal investigation. Tyre Nichols was senselessly murdered in America, a country where the police killed 1,192 people in 2022, according to the Mapping Police Violence Project, and the Los Angeles Police Department killed 3 Black men in the first days of 2023. Olay, I know you covered this. You've covered this extensively. I've been seeing you on so many different platforms talking about this. You also did a write-up for Teen Vogue talking about how the system itself functions in white supremacy. It doesn't matter who's on the police, team or departments. It functions in whiteness, right? Yeah. So let's talk about it. What were thoughts? I know you've had a lot. So where did it take you when you first heard about Tyre's death? Murder.
So, okay. So before, I think the before is what's really telling. Is the fact that before we saw the video footage, right? Before we start protesting, before anything happens, they fire these Black officers, and they put it out to us. And they put it out to us that it's the most brutal video we've ever seen.
Yep.
That in and of itself told me exactly what's about to happen. This is a country, they kill over 1,000 people each and every year. If we are lucky, there are a handful of Black people that we find out about, and we protest all around the country. Thousands of people protest for months, sometimes years, and maybe you get some criminal charges. And even when you do that, even less of the times are they convicted. And even when they are convicted, all of white America will defend them tooth and nail. They do not care. They will share the footage. They will gleefully. They will defend it. George Floyd, Derek Chauvin was convicted, and they are still peddling the foolishness that he is to blame. There's no kind of video video that they've ever seen where they conceded that it's brutality or it's the worst thing you've ever seen. I have seen some gruesome stuff in my day, like we all have. There is nothing. That's the worst part. Is like, yes, this is horrific. This beating.
Yes.
Is it the most brutal police brutality you've ever seen?
Yeah.
Is it something that requires them to come out and do that? No, they come out that way because these are black officers, and that allows them to pay. And one, it lets them make black. And let me just say this: this is not new. Whenever black police officers kill people, very often they are fired and charged when there's any level of attention or scrutiny. That is common. But in this case, with the 5 black officers with the beating, it allows them to do this. It allows them to paint black men as the face of brutality, right? Which is consistent with the narrative they've already created around black men, which is that of the brute, right? While also saying, see, this has nothing to do with race, feigning ignorance, like they've never heard about systemic racism. Like we haven't been talking about that the whole time. Like they've never heard about institutional racism. Now they're playing crazy the same way they did when Black Lives Matter first became a thing, and they used to pretend they don't understand what we're saying, or like, oh, the same thing that they're doing now. Like they've never heard about systemic racism. All of this is meant to be, and it allows them to fake, like, see, look at us doing something, you know, look at this. It's the reason why they're not calling the police brutality. They keep calling it black on black crime. It's the reason why they're not calling them police. They're calling them thugs and all these different things. There's a reason why they're like, oh, this is so brutal. This is so bad. This is so this. When have they ever said that? When have they ever said that? Did y'all remember the footage of Elijah McClain? Do y'all remember the footage? Like, do y'all remember the footage of so many Ahmaud Arbery was shot in his back running in broad day. Like, what do you know what I'm saying? But five black men and I don't say that. Let me be clear. Let me be 100% clear, because the people will take that to say, I mean, they think that means the defense of these brothers are being scapegoated. Forget them. Don't nobody care about them. Nobody is sympathetic with them. The same way they are being made, the same way they are being made an example of by the system that they chose to align themselves. But I want to make an example of them for a different reason. This is the consequence of you are, as a black person, we all know you have the option to go align yourself with your oppressors. You are always free to go peddle white supremacist talking points and to go be a Candace Owens and to go be those type. We all know that you have the option to go shook and jive, but it is too steep a price to pay, because at the end of the day, you could go do that all you want. When it comes down to it, when it no longer serves them, they will never protect you as they protect their own. That is the reality of it, and that's what they are seeing, and those are the consequences of their actions. But that's all this is. They are using them, you know, to deflect and to this is the next thing, and to paint it there because and to pretend like, oh, see, there's justice, right? Oh, because you know these 5 black officers, and isn't it something? Think about this. While they painting this as the most brutal thing, right? Tyre Nichols, this is the most brutal case of police brutality. So we have to show you these 5 black officers. Though you have never seen them put police mugshots. Show you police pictures this much in your life. How many police? You know how rarely can you?
But the time frame, it was instant. You know,
they were showing it to you before. The fact that we didn't protest for it, we got a bag, ask for video. You know, all this is the next thing, and they come out. Oh no, this brutal. This is bad. Here's them. I've never in my life, as a person,
I never seen them move so fast. I never seen them move so fast.
Who's regularly trolled by white supremacists and racists and stuff. They don't never post the other police mugshots, but they can't wait to post these mugshots, right? So they're acting like, oh, this is justice because they look how swiftly we charge these 5 black officers. Meanwhile, down in Akron, Ohio, they still are concealing the identity of the 8 white officers that shot Jalen Walker over 100 times. That was last year. That wasn't a year ago.
Yeah,
that wasn't a year ago. Yeah. So this is the most. Oh, this is the worst case of police brutality. Do you know how many names, how many people, how many videos, how much? It's just America making excuses, as it always does.
Yes, and it is America making excuses. I think that not only do we see that the system works, right? And of course, it's somebody. It works as it's intended to. Like you said, it's created to function in white supremacy. It's created to function where Black people will always be looked at as a threat, even if the people who are wearing or are in uniform are Black themselves. When they're in the unit or when they're amongst their comrades in the police department or on the force, they think that they're a part of that, right? But we can see how quickly all of that time that we saw these other murders happen, We saw them moving so slow. We even saw these murderers have security around their home, right? During that waiting period. We even saw them getting paid for a minute. We even saw them get the opportunity to fight back. These NIGGERs do not have an opportunity. Now, let's not get it twisted. They deserve every single thing that's coming to them. These men viciously murdered Tyre. Okay, and we seen it. I couldn't watch that video, but I seen the reactions of everyone. I did see clips. I've read transcript, and just in that alone, knowing that that was available for everybody to see, and that these men did that is ridiculous. So yes, act fast. But we would love to see that same movement. We would love to see that same enforcement. We would love to see that same law laid down for everybody else. Are we going to?
The thing is, they're not. The crazy part is, they are truly the definition of the scapegoat. They're not acting fast because they're not acting. This is a sacrifice. Again, they came to us with it, right? Normally, it's national uproar. This is a deliberate strategy choice. Sell them. Send them to the wolves. That's what this. That's what it is. Because make no mistake, they are on a special unit. They are brutal. That's how they move. They have been rewarded for that behavior. This is not the first person for them to brutalize. This is just who happened to die. That's it. Period. And it just happened to be where it is. It provides them a good political. It's politics. It's politics, and and again, like I say, it's too steep. Cooning is too steep. There's too steep a price to pay. Because that's what it is. They sacrifice you, but that's what it is. They're not acting fast. They don't care. They don't care about Tyre Nichols.
No,
they don't care about Tyre Nichols. How many Tyre Nichols do we know? We just see what happened to Keenan Anderson, and they defended that toe tooth and nail. And they have nothing to say. Right after Tyre Nichols and Anthony Lowe Jr., a double amputee.
Okay,
did y'all see that? A double amputee.
It's good you brought it up because that's one of the next stories we're going to cover as well too.
On this same story, look, as the old lady's on the show.
See, listen, I didn't even see that video, and I don't even want to see that one
for this topic. And I'm not playing any of the video because it's just like everybody has already been through the trauma of watching it. And if you haven't, you can go and find it. We won't play it here, but Keenan Anderson, that's someone who died at the hands of the officers, cardiac arrest. And they're blaming, they're trying to put out right now the story for that because it's no longer in the limelight. Media isn't really covering it. And Keenan Anderson is somebody, the officers are trying to say he died it was his fault. And then in the same, a few days ago, we just seen, and that was a ridiculous, we just seen a man, I think his name is Anthony Lowe.
Anthony Lowe Jr.
A double amputee. We see him with a knife in his hand, but we seen him running away. He hopped out of his wheelchair. He was running on his stubs, and he was shot with 10 rounds by officers who claimed that they felt threatened because he had a knife in his hand, only to find out that his legs were already removed because officers.
Yo, let me put this to y'all in plan if you haven't seen it.
Wow.
He has no legs. He literally has no legs
because of officers.
Literally trying to get away from them. He has enough. And specifically what they said, and very important, is they said that they thought he might throw the knife away, as if so you will kill him for disarming. Think about it. He is away from them. He has no legs, and he is literally hobbling away. Knife to go through.
For me, it's the fact that he had no legs because of his first run-in with the officers. They done shot his little legs off, and then now he's running. You don't know what that man has, PTSD. He's seen the officers, and he's running away, knife in hand, running away. But the officers felt threatened, and they really told us that. They said, well, the officers felt threatened. Y'all don't feel dumb saying that? Because when you watch that video, you can see this person is not a threat. The officers are literally trained for things like this. Nobody was running towards him. There's somebody who he used all of his strength to run away. Listen.
I think, boy, let me tell you something. At the end of the day, America needs to just stop allowing this country to, Black people, all of us, need to stop letting this country gaslight us. Mm-hmm. That's the reality. Have never in your life, like I was saying this to somebody, you've never had somebody like Nobody's ever seen a broke down car and go hire security for it. You know what I mean? No one's ever been like guard the ghetto. You've never had somebody guard something, guard or protect somebody that the bodyguard get paid more than that person. That's not the reality. There's no way police are there to protect and serve people they're given more resources to. That don't make no sense. This can't be the most under-resourced structure, and you think police are there to protect, to serve it? Think about that. You ever heard about that? Security, it literally, logically doesn't make any sense. That's not the purpose for them. The police are not there to do that. Police are here to manage, handle, control, and dispose of Black people and brown people and poor people and marginalized other, however they deem fit. That's what it is, and it's a business. It is slavery. It is genocide. That's what mass incarceration is. That's what policing is. That's what it all is. That's the reason why people might not hear they act like you're being hyperbolic, but at the end of the day, there are 365 days in the year. Police killed 1,192 people last year that you know of.
Yeah, and what people don't understand, when we throw these numbers out, it's not just because we want to make it a Black thing or we want to make it it's not even that. White people are included in these numbers, right? Police themselves are the problem. Trying to tell you, Black people, of course, are murdered at a higher rate like nobody's business, and we know this. So I don't know why people make that a thing either. It's fact. It's actually fact. And if we're looking at these numbers, and if cops are killing at this rate, why are we continuing to fund them for facilities like what is it here, Cop City or whatever the case may be, for them to continue to attack people, and then secondly for them to be funded to just be in cars parked on the side just because here in Sandy Springs they did a what was it, a Maserati or something? They just literally spent money on that. Where's the training? Where are we looking for other ways to de-escalate, like get other people out there who are psychologists or whatever?
That's the thing, is again, that has nothing to do with not being able to. They know. Do they do that? Are they out here shooting white people at the rate that they? You know what I mean?
No,
they can bring armed white people. White people with guns don't scare them. It has nothing to do with a fail.
No. We see one video of them white people attacking cops with knives in their hand, swinging on them, running up on them, and cops do not shoot first most of the time when it comes to a white person. As soon a double amputee, Anthony Lowe Jr., a double amputee, who lost his legs with a running with the cops before. Now he's probably afraid. Got a knife in his hand. And
hold on. They're so funny. I'm sorry. I'm reading y'all's comments. I was just tweeting about this the other day about like white people who get online pretending to be Black people and they think you don't know. This comment: I am a 67-year-old Black woman. I accidentally stumble on this channel. This is a distraction. What this is about to happen in America. Girl, carry your white ass from around here talking shit.
We get this. Damn. We get this. We even get that in the morning. You think that's something? We even get that in the morning.
First of all,
girl,
all Black people don't even call themselves those ages. They round up. You know what I mean? If a Black woman, right? Like if an old Black woman was 67, she's 70, and she would only say that to you in the middle of trying to already rile you and tell you.
And they won't use the word distraction.
Yeah,
because I'm gonna tell you that my 60-plus-year-old mama that's in the chat right now would never say nothing like that.
Right?
That, like, come on, bro. That's not like no.
They would never use.
Like, they always trying to like. Why are you pretending to be Black, bro? I'm Black. I could recognize a Black person 90 miles away, and I could. And let me tell you something. The only thing I know better than a Black person is a white person. Okay, so sweetie, I know I can see y'all. I know it's you. I know it's you, baby. I know it's you.
Listen, and they'll come in here. They'll come in here with all kinds of names, and some of them will say like nice things for the first like 10 minutes. This is how we know it's like these people are crazy. They'll say like, "Wow, you know, I definitely get it." Then when it starts to get like maybe we're 30 minutes or an hour in, then they start to get real racist and nasty, and then our moderators have to go. They're crazy. They will sit here and like they spend time looking for these types of channels just to get in here and say, "Oh, you know, this is a distraction." Where's the distraction from? If we are talking about, if we're talking about factual things, if we're saying something that is true, if we're just telling you guys cops are bad, like the whole system when it comes to police officers does not help Black folks, especially. Well, like, how is that a distraction?
I just also like, and that's my thing is, you can't be Black. There's no Black person in the history of ever has thought Black people problems is a distraction. No. From what the fuck? That's how I know you're white. Because what would it be a distraction? White people shit. White people shit. What are you talking about? Like that, some white people stuff, right? Like that's the only thing because I'm trying to figure out, ma'am. You act like I'm talking about little boozy shoe size, ma'am. We talking about police brutality.
Is Aaron a white man in the chat?
Aaron is terrible. I saw that he was playing around. Aaron is stupid.
He said, I'm 102-year-old black man. I love this channel. Pay no attention to the 40-year-old white guy in my profile picture.
I can't stand
No,
look,
seriously though.
and then y'all gotta realize whose channels we on. Y'all know they've been after Ben for the longest.
Yeah, and not only that, but and then a lot of people come to and they know when we're on here, it's not going to be the analytical Ben or whatever the case may be. They know this. They know that's not what it's going to be. But you know, come over here. We got the trolls in the comment section. It's all good. We get them all the time. We're gonna talk about blackness. We're gonna talk about cops being. We're gonna talk about cops being murderers. We're definitely gonna. It's facts. Like this is not stories that we're pulling out. Look, I have that too. Why are we? I literally was eating a whole bag of that. I swear.
I bought these tonight.
No, those are.
I'm finished.
Oh, that's crazy. I still got a whole bunch. I'm
not so bad, but I still got to get this tooth out, and I just want.
Oh no,
candy, everything.
No teeth. Who this? I've been on candy, but then it's like I don't have the same
flash
cigarette.
in my face like that. Look at it. She's just gonna.
My last one.
It's your last one. Just like, see, you're not eating right. That's really some Erykah Badu stuff right there. That she just put.
Look, I'm getting tired of your shit. You don't never buy me nothing. Look, but no.
Jim, James, Paul, and Tyrone.
And Tyrone. I was really listening to that song too.
Not Laura talking about Laura in the comments. I have to turn it down. Olay is F-bombing and my mumsy is listening. Girl, it is 8 o'clock and I'm almost 30 years old. Guess what?
9 o'clock. It's 9 p.m.
9 o'clock, girl. Laura.
Shout out to Laura. But no, listen, I think let me see where we want to go with this before. No, let's talk about the cop cars. Yes. Ben ain't even here. Let's talk about the cop car. These police cars with the
Black History Month. For the Black History Month.
It had to come from where I'm from. It's always in Florida, from the crib, Miami, right? And it's embarrassing. That's embarrassing, but it's Miami. And then Ohio, right? Where we've been hearing a lot of stuff happening out there. Let's take a look at those cars.
Ohio, where I lived before New York.
Oof, girl. Unfortunate. Let's take a look at those cars, David. Both of them, I think, is disrespectful for me. I think, in my own opinion, you see police officers, and then I think one of the vehicles was surrounded. Now, why would that be in the background? Now, why would that be in the background? Video.
That's the most racist shit I've ever seen.
Look at the people that's around the car.
Honestly,
it's Karen, it's Bill, it's Bob.
Let me go. I have to laugh.
It's Chris. It's it's Stacy. It's all of them who are around the Black History Month cop car, right? Or police car. And I don't like this because, and then the Africa in the back, that is embarrassing.
Look,
read the room.
Look, y'all, this is giving the Senate energy when Nancy Pelosi and all them took the knee in the center of the thing.
Let me tell you why this is better than that. Let me tell you why. First of all, Freddie Gibbs said, and I have to put Freddie Gibbs tweeted out. He said, "Hey, yo, you could imagine getting locked up in the Black History Month cruiser."
Read the room. Read the room.
Oh, fuck. But let me tell you why.
It's gonna be mostly black folks in the back of the squad car.
I'm gonna tell you why this is different. Okay, so with the Kente cloth, right? With the knee. They them fools thought they were them. That's really them being tone deaf and racist and stupid, right?
Mm-hmm.
These fools are literally like they was in there like, you know, it's gonna really piss them off. Like they fully did it with the intention. Like, look at them, bro. They know it's not. They know that's gonna make us mad. They know that.
Yeah,
that is literally meant for jokes. That's how much disposable money they have. That's how much money the police departments have.
Do they think that this is like this is going to heal?
No, they make us mad as hell, and that's hilarious to them. They are at the Klan meeting cackling.
Yes.
Like they had to climb
Child, do you hear
literally
me?
slapping their knees.
I am tired. No, I am tired. I'm tired of offices. I'm tired of department stores pulling out watermelon. I remember when IKEA did a special Black History Month
Goddamn
dish,
IKEA.
and they put out watermelon for the people at the in the cafeteria area. The candle spot with the kente cloth. Y'all kente us to death every February. Is that all y'all know? Is that what y'all think? Some people don't even wear the kente cloth. Some people just don't do it. Why is that where y'all go? look, I don't have my hat anymore. Because I would go grab it, but I no longer have that hat. I no longer have that hat.
Yeah, Beyonce just text me.
Not Beyonce.
She did like that ass. This is like Beyonce, and it's like a new remix. So yeah. Like that ass serious. Like for real, this came.
I'm tired of Olay right now. I need you to get off my screen. I need you to get out. Why? But no. Why? What episode was it, Bubba? When I had to go pull out my Queen Latifah, UNITY joint.
Oh, God. I hadn't even seen the damn screen.
And I had to give y'all full on. No, now you gotta give us a poem.
Now somebody said, hold on.
Olayemi, Olayemi. That is the name of a black queen. When she's on your screen, she gives you everything you need. She does not water it down.
Man, I had the right shades for this. I wish there wasn't those in the living room.
Olayemi, why have you tried these? The white people, when they see her, they flee. In the month of February, they want to know why there is no holiday for whites. They want to know why they can't stand in their rights. But Olayemi gets on the screen and she lets them know they are not to be seen.
You just fell off my screen.
No, the fact that Olay grabbed the hat and what was like a few Februaries ago, I have like a hat like that, but it's like a 90s color.
I bought that hat purely to have that for jokes, like purely.
No, when you do your show with the leftist mafia, you just have to wear it to make everybody uncomfortable.
I did last episode, last episode. I pulled it out. Right when they was having some debate where the answer is obviously racism, and I was like, my brothers,
you had to tap into the whole text.
That's exactly what I did. Yes, my sister.
Black Queen. I remember I was on a show and I remember I was on a show and a white a black man who was watching. He just did not like the fact that Ben was allowing me to sit next to a white man. He was like, he called in. That's when we allowed. That was back in 2017. He called in and he was like, my brother Ben. Shouts out to Rebecca, the assistant. Excuse me, I am not that man's assistant. And then he was like, I'm sorry, but my brother Ben, why are you letting that black queen sit next to a white devil? And I'm like, okay, see, this is why I don't do the whole taps, because they be like, she is serving the men in the room, and then have the nerve to be like, Ben needs to come and protect me from the white man I'm sitting next to. They a lot, and the women are just a lot too. They be online saying they can't procreate with black men. It's a problem. That's only in social media world that I believe. Look, because I'm taking it all the way left. It's only in social media world that I believe that black men and women have a problem with each other, because when I'm in the street, they love me and I love them.
But when you start talking to them, you come to realize.
Okay, please. I'm trying to make this a black man positive moment.
Oh, okay. All right.
So you say ain't said nothing, right?
I was like, child,
don't eat
right. It be all fun and games, so you follow up.
Now,
So you ask them if you follow up.
This is
Not
true.
the
If you stay
follow-up.
consistent, it's a problem.
Yo, speaking of like, a man asked me, it was like, oh my god, when a man asked me, he was like, oh, what brother? You must have an older brother or somebody that got you into Dragon Ball Z. I'm like, that's interesting how like you think TV works by gender. Like why they have to be a man introduce me to Dragon Ball Z? As common as
Like-
it is, yeah. You think I don't have Toonami too? Cartoon Network, Cartoon Network don't come on bitches.
And that's how you know they're not trying to get to know you. If somebody actually knows you, they will like like that wouldn't come out their mouth. Like people that I've dated in the past, especially I would say when I'm talking about anything politics, I don't even want to talk politics with them. But people that I've dated in the past, the political conversations would always get them riled up. They be so strong and wrong and hitting tables trying to be, and it's like I'm right. I know that I'm right. I actually covered this all day today. And if you think that I'm about to go toe to toe with you just because you want to feel manly, it makes you feel manly to be right. I'm not doing that.
I hate it. I can't stand a man that want to debate just to debate. Like just especially because like he want like because it's me because you a lawyer or whatever like everything have to be like a campaign and I'm like please deliver me from this. Like I have no interest in because I'm not somebody. Listen to me. I don't argue just to argue. Like I'm not gonna pretend to be the expert. And if a man is an expert in something, I am not gonna pretend to be his adversary in that. Like challenge him on things that I don't know nothing about just for the sake of challenging him. But they'll do that. Suddenly you're trying to debate me and argue with me about like my whole line of work, the stuff that I like making my business. I'm like, sir, don't do this.
STFU.
Don't do this. Yeah, let's not. Or like men, because it's me, like men, they see you on TV. You know what annoys me? Oh my god, that's what I hate this. Men will see that I talk about something online, but they won't watch the video or read the thing. They'll just be like, "Oh yeah, I saw, you had talked about a thing or whatever, so I wanted to get you." Like I'm like, now I'm I'm personally here to spoon feed them all of the content that I have created and read. Like,
it's like you feeding the baby, trying to get everything.
Right. Read the essay. Watch the thing.
Right.
But come here. And I won't rehash it. You think I spend my whole day talking from 8 a.m. to something 9 when we want to talk to you about this? Why? Like, and men, let me don't even get on the rabbit hole. Right?
No, we're not doing that with black men. But you can call me because you can call me because we can talk about that all day. Because I feel you on that 100%. No, but I don't choose to have those type of conversations with guys, like especially when I first meet them, because I'm like, you don't want this smoke. Like, so calm down. Don't try to, and then you're strong and wrong. You want to argue with me on purpose because you want to find an issue just to say, well, you know what? If black people just now you gotta go. I'm sorry. With Shaq, I'll pay for it. I'm out of here. Because I don't have time for you to just I had one guy. I was at somebody's house and he was saying because he's African. It was a room full of very handsome African men. And and I'm in there, and of course they like what they were seeing. But my man was in the room. But on the side, these African men were like, trying to talk to me, and I'm like, nah, like chill. But then they were having a political conversation with me, and I said one thing. And I tried to walk away. They were like, so you know politics. So no. Tell me why everybody think Trump is. I'm like, no, I'm not gonna have that conversation. I tried to walk away. They grabbed my arm. And it was a problem, needless to say, a lot of times people men will have this thing when they're talking to women who are in these spaces or whatever, and they'll try to one up them in conversation. I've even seen that on panels that I've been on. They'll listen. Now, buddy, it's wrong. The topic that we're talking about, just like you. And the other day I was watching Olay when you were on one of these platforms and you were going, you weren't even going toe to toe, but you were making something clear. Okay. Yeah. And the person understood, and this was about a police murder, and the person understood that everything you were saying was fact, but yet continuously wanted to make sure they played their role. And that was to continue to say, well, I just want to see more. I'm waiting for more to come out. Cops are there to do their job.
That's how they go. They want to listen. People, You can't let them gray your hair. That's all I know.
No,
I can't let them.
listen, edges are still intact. Listen, and once you get off of it, get off of the show. If you think I give a damn about commentary in the comments, people who are coming at me on my page, like I really don't. I say what I say and I move on. Especially when it comes to Black issues. Who can speak better on a Black issue than the person that you called to get on the show? Don't allow somebody else to try to speak for me or tell me about any stats or anything, because the only thing that the person was telling you after you provided stats, after you talked about, not only did you have talking points, you had facts, you had stats, you talked about it from experience, you talked about it from your law experience as well, and still this person continued to say, right? They continue to say, well, I mean, the cops' point of view, or we still have to see more to come out. There might have been a reason if we really look at it. I mean, it can be very frustrating, but people in these spaces will also do that too, just to try to minimize, because you shine and because you are correct on what you're saying. It has to be somebody who plays the devil's. This is what they call it, the devil's advocate.
Rebecca, our nails are matching.
I know. I was looking at that. I seen that. It's the pink and white, honey. It is. It is.
How the hell that happening?
It's the pink, honey.
I was like, oh, I like those.
Look, I was looking at yours. I see when you posted it. Yeah, it's all right. That's fine.
They real man heads right now. They real manish.
Yeah, but I'm getting Black History on Monday. I'm gonna do something Black History on Monday.
Oh, that's dope.
Yeah, because I do it every year, but I was talking to my potential new babe. And I said, because I wanted to see where his mind was at. I was like, so am I doing Valentine's Day nails or am I doing Black History nails? But I want to see where he was. He was like, first of all, Black History. That's what we doing. We not doing that one day holiday thing. We gonna do Black History. And yeah, but we still going out for Valentine's Day. So I'm gonna do Black History. I'm gonna just have Black History nails for the 14th, and that's just what it is. Because I do Black History every year though. So
I realized recently I don't have legitimate time for dating. like now that I'm actually making the effort, I realize that I don't have time for real.
Do you want to date?
No, I'm right. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, I'm doing it allegedly, but you see what I'm saying? I don't actually have time.
No, you're right. Yesterday, look, putting the business out. Yesterday, I realized I have to really put everything on hold to just like spend time, right? And I was like, dang, like I gotta work. Like 9 to 5. I have to do stuff for the show. I also have another little side thing, find me on. I'm just kidding. No, I also do side stuff. And I was doing that yesterday. And I'm taking courses on the side. So it's a whole bunch that I'm doing. And I'm like, sir, it was really good having you here. But dang, like a whole day, I'm behind. I am behind.
I can't even do it.
No,
I can't do. I literally, when I say to you, all my time, I feel unless I'm, dating, that's when you realize you don't have time. Because in my mind, work and all the things that I do is what I do. That's why my life is seamless. So I don't look at it like I am whatever. But honestly, I'm booked in a way that, like I know we say it jokingly, but I really am like constantly, like at all times. I can't.
No, you are. It's Olayemi.
Yeah, I know. Like,
yeah. I don't know what to say because, baby, it's a blessing. Now you need somebody who's going to be able to keep up with that.
No, but it's no, but that's why I like he be busy, and I like that.
Is he there? Because people be pointing the house. Look,
no, girl, no. But I'm like, he's be doing things. He's be around the place. I like that, honestly, because I'm not a talk to a man every day, all that like thing. Like my best friend Nia is like that. If a man and you ain't talking to her every day, it has to end. You ever messed up. Me personally, I can't do that. No, I like that. I only think about a man for like an hour out of the week anyway, and it's like at the end of the week, So it's like what I like to do is like I like to have an established understanding of the relationship we have. Please put something on my schedule, and in the time that I can be in your face.
I said that. He likes spontaneous. So we have to meet in the middle, right? I no longer can do spontaneous, right? I used to, but I mean, I would literally vacation tomorrow, I used to live that lifestyle, but I can't do that with, how I live my life. And then, so no, that's not going to work out. But now about speaking all day, you ain't gotta speak to me all day, but you got to speak to me that day, morning or night. Choose it. You need to greet me when you wake up in the morning because I need to be on your mind. And before you lay your head down, you need to greet me. Stop playing with it. Now, throughout the day, I'm busy. Do what you need to do. I do what I need to do. But if you think that you can't go 2 days, especially if we was just like together all day the day before or whatever. And I that's a lot for me. I'm doing that, because that's your love language. For me, you just got to make sure I'm on your mind in the morning. I'm on your mind at night. I know that you got a job and you working and I'm working too. And we'll circle back when we see each other, but you need to greet me. Good morning. Okay. Add the beautiful.
Yeah.
And then at night, good night.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Nah. No, not at all. Not for me. No, I don't need to. No, I like for me, as long as there is this, how it is for me. It's like this. I am focused on my larger, when you think about summertime, I'm thinking about the winter. I'm working, like in my mind. That's what I'm thinking about. That's my to-do is on. And it's like, I forget about men and feelings and relationships and dating. I don't remember this. A man, a man, all men at all, most of the time anyhow. And then I like to, when I remember, right, him, he fine, right. And I know, like, I'm like, oh, this is good. Right, well, everything cool there. I know everything cool. When you talk to me, you speak my love language. I understand, like, I know you. As long as I know a man values me, that's pretty much it. As long as I know a man values me, he has consummate value to how I see myself for me, and I have an understanding of the dynamic, I can hear from you.
And that's so beautiful. I used to be just like that, right? And then I turned 30. And after 30, I kind of felt like, because people don't know, Olay is not even 30 yet. But I'm 32 now. And I used to be like, nah, he gonna hit me up. Like, we good. Like, as long as, and it's cool. And I'm working. And I worked. And I was doing, like, we were on the bigger platform. And it was like, it's fine. Girl, as soon after 30, like, I started to be like, all right, now I got to start learning how to, because I wasn't that way, like learning how to be around my man, like want time. Like I have to start doing that if I want a partnership that's going to be a partnership.
Yeah.
It was hard at first.
I could be around him if I had time. Yeah, I'd be around him.
Yeah.
Be around him if I
but I didn't like it at first. I needed to be around them for the time that I needed to be. Then I needed to be in the streets, or I needed to go work. Working was a lot for me. And at the time, the guy I was dating, he was used to be, and Ben used to say it all the time, Rebecca, no, why you with this man? Because you said he's not even your student. Like, you always here, there, you working, you coming home late from work, like, and this guy, like, what's going on? Like, Rebecca, no, like he would be home waiting for me, and I'm like, I'm at work, like, and I wouldn't even know. It was a whole thing. But now that I'm older, it's kind of like, no, I really want to actually put in time. So that means that I have to put aside time to do what I need to do, even if it's work or whatever the case may be. And I do that. That's a task. I'm not even going to lie. Dating is a job. And
I don't want a man on my day-to-day agenda unless that it is certain.
Yes.
Certain.
When I'm married at this
I like
point.
men for me. I like men in a very USB drive type of format, like plug in, plug out, right? Like this is not a seamless. You are not intertwined in my life. This is, you know what I mean? You could easily remove this situation, put it there if you want. I don't need you all up in my daily affairs, and now my heart skip a beat at the thought of something wrong with us. I have things to do. I can't afford to be heartbroken. I have like, you know what I'm saying?
Amen. That's real shit.
Yeah.
Dead ass. That's like real dead ass. Like I remember thinking that when I was like, oh, okay, if my heart broken, I don't want to go to court now. People in jail. Like,
because I'll tell y'all, after being married in a relationship for 13, married for 3 of them years, and trying to get back out here and date, that shit suck. And that's most times I'm just like,
married, Bubba? I didn't know that.
I was.
Bubba, I know Bubba looks like he's 31. Bubba, tell her how old you are.
Well, I've been around the block because I'm 44. I just turned 44 in December.
Okay, Bubba, you young.
Bubba has lived life, okay? And even
understatement.
Yeah, no, Bubba has lived
How
life.
was the divorce? How was the divorce? How was it?
I will say it was at the beginning. It was messy. Thank God there wasn't any children or any property or anything involved. It was just like each of us was like, let me get my shit and let's be done. So
Okay,
no
that's
contest, no contest and anything. So at the end, we were cool. We became friends, and we still friends to this day. But like, yeah, going through it when everything happened, that year that we had to wait here in Georgia, it was shit. Hated it. Do not recommend.
Do not recommend.
1 out of 5.
Like,
1 out of 5. Do not
stars.
recommend.
Yeah. And I'm
So-
sorry. Yeah, I know it's tough, Bubba. You've told me about some of your dating experiences too, and I'm
Oh
like,
my gosh.
I know that around COVID, because COVID is still here.
You getting a prenup,
Around the
Rebecca getting a prenup, right?
Oh yeah, I well,
Okay.
you know, look, well, no, I would. Oh, like, listen, I really want to date. I really want to date to marry. That's what I want to do. I want to find my life partner. But you are right. I've watched people, especially listen, today's no matter what the age, and these days, in this day and time, people are messing up and not getting that done. And then they're getting what I'm looking at these superstars who've been together since they were children, right? The woman didn't get a prenup, and now she's looking crazy in the custody battle with her husband, and then what he's gonna pay her and things like that. So
you better get you. Let me tell you something. There's a lot of propaganda out there in the world against prenups, and it is always in somebody's effing rom-com. There's always a woman. There's always some woman crying about what? It's like you're planning a divorce. Stop, cut that stupid shit out. Like, let me explain something to you. Most marriages end in divorce. All right. In any other period, any other contractual, it's a contractual agreement. If there was any other contractual agreement with the terms that marriage has without contracting around that, you would never sign that shit. All right. That is some serious shit that is incredibly likely to fail.
And so you want to get when you're married, you want to do the prenup.
Want to? We're getting a prenup.
You will get a prenup.
Absolutely, 190%.
So yeah, I don't mind that. That's something that I would, I've always thought about, and especially seeing a lot of these women, and how they get nothing.
Or yourself. It's not just it's not just the, so a man will stop you. It's so yourself. Like, if I had married a man while I was in law school, if I'd married him before I got before I got my degree, he would be in his alimony in a divorce would be factored. The worth of my law license would be considered a part of marital property and a part of my worth. Like, all that shit is calculated. All your things, Rebecca, all of you being you will be calculated against you. Should you love some man and you end up outperforming him, doing better than him or more money than him, imagine you got to pay a nigga to leave you alone.
Now, so like when you marry, because I know I want to get one, period, but that's something that I came up with like in my head about a few years ago as I'm watching a lot of these women on, what's that show? The married shows, whatever, the franchises. And I'm watching how a lot of these women are coming out with nothing else. They men cheat, but also to save themselves if they have money too. Some of their men are in the background asking for stuff. You see how Mary J. Blige had to deal with her situation.
You see Wendy?
Yeah, Wendy.
You see Wendy?
Mm-hmm.
Wendy.
Yeah. And I would like to believe that I will be so, not that I'm not now, but I would be so much more successful and in my life where it's just, I don't, I also can feel secure in my relationship where when I bring that to my husband to be, that it won't be like, oh, no, you can't do that. Why you want to do that? Nah, like, but I do want to get married though. That's something that I'm interested in. And so, yeah, that's what I'm dating for. So
I'm gonna find you a lawyer. When you I make sure you have the best.
Okay.
You know
what? I only had like 3 people, maybe 4 would be in my wedding. You would be the only other person that I would put as a bridesmaid in my wedding.
I love you too, Rebecca.
I don't like people. So like you would be
gonna put me as a bridesmaid.
Let me show you.
Bubba, you would not be a bridesmaid. You want to be a bridesmaid?
I look good in a dress. The hell? I'm good. I DJ.
I didn't know. I didn't know if you do dress up. Okay.
I DJ.
Yeah.
I'm good.
So
I said I was gonna do drag.
I just made my birthday. I'm planning my birthday trip for my 30th December. I want to say, but your name. You say your name on my birthday.
Oh, Oh, look at that.
Yeah, right there. You say I love you.
Girl, what the
You
hell
see?
my name at? Olay. You better put my goddamn name on that shit.
Girl, it's
Oh,
Right there,
girls,
Bubba.
never
I
mind.
got you.
I'm cool.
I got you, Bubba.
I'm
Bubba said, girl, what the hell?
You said girl, so I don't mind.
Bubba said, I'm not having this cute little moment. Bye.
no, but no, I appreciate that. I love this. I love this. I really, really, really like I told you the other day, we ain't never met in person, but I am going to plan a trip to New York.
Yeah,
like,
you're
don't
gonna do
even,
it.
I'm not even kidding about that.
Yeah,
You know,
you're
this
gonna
ain't
do
like when we first met, be like, girl, I gotta come see you in New York and be lying. This is
Invitation.
real.
Lying.
This is real this time. I ain't lying this
We ain't got a meditation, auntie.
good because I'm ready. Because I see a lot of people claiming him online. I'm like, you don't know him.
Bro,
Like,
they
I know
really
him.
do
You don't know
claim.
that cat.
They be claiming the hell out my cat. They
And
really
I'm like,
do.
no, I don't like that. Like,
Listen, they
how
swear they
makes you
know
call
him.
y'all full moon? Like, you don't do stuff like that. Who are
Right.
you? Who are
My
you?
very black Caribbean cat. I'm like,
Yeah.
hey,
Yeah.
They still-
No, but before we get out of here, Letter Hack did an award. Did you did your acceptance speech already?
yes, I did.
Okay, so
Put on a crown and everything.
oh really? That's real extra. See, this is just extra.
I had a crown. Hold on.
Oh, Lord, what girl? Oh, shit. Okay.
Okay. David, I need you to put up. I put the link in the chat for in the document on Twitter. You can grab Olay's, you can grab ours. We can do a our speech. So yes,
Okay,
here it
take
is.
me down right quick, David. Take me down right quick, real quick.
Okay, we'll wait for Bubba to come back. Although I'll be accepting the speech on his behalf. And so, you know, as we're coming to an end to the show, I absolutely love you on Olay. And if this is going to be the vibe, I appreciate it. I know Ben might come on like, listen, y'all, but you know, you know, I appreciate it. And for everybody who was expecting Ben will be back on next Friday. We do have some content for him, but we'll just drop it on the YouTube page. We'll also drop it on our Like It or Not spaces on Twitter and on Instagram, Like It or Not show on both of those platforms. And then on the Benjamin Dixon Show on Facebook, we will also drop those. If you are watching now from wherever you're watching, thank you guys for tuning in today. But we can't end it without showing love to none other than the Letter Hack, who is our favorite artist, who does this. I think for the last few years, he has been doing a award show with a lot of people who are in the movement. You know, they will call it for the left, progressive folks, or people who are outside of being bad people in politics, people who are actually genuine and good. And he not only does he draw you, he gives an award and he takes your personality and adds it to the picture. And he's been doing that for us for years. Absolutely love the Letter Hack. He's come on the show a few times, and for the second time in a row, he's added us to the list. Olay being her first time, because honey, she wanted to be drawn, and he's drawn Olay a few times, but sis wanted to be in the mix, right? And he made sure he added her. And so Bubba and I are on here. Let's go to Olay first, because I want to hear Olay's. I want Olay to do a speech still on the show. Olay in her says her caption bubble says, "Finally." Thank you. Which finally the award, which was a play on Olay saying she never gets drawn. And she's been drawn like 5 times, but she was being a little sister and she never gets drawn. Okay,
they were giving me my appropriate flowers.
The youngest one, and he definitely did. The one that exploded onto the scene, right?
That's right. And I felt my hair was down, mocking me in the picture. Yes, no. I wanna thank my parents for doing a bang up job. They really did that. Thank you, Jesus, for manifesting the vision.
Amen. Amen.
Thank the sun for making me shine, baby.
That's right. That's right. That's right.
A real Snoop Dogg speech. I want to thank me. And most importantly, I want to thank me because I did it all by myself.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh, not the suit. Okay. Listen. Okay, that's real. Go ahead. Now, no. Are you done, Olay? Because we didn't. So that's Olay's speech. Now, is this on? Just want to make sure this. Okay. Hello, because I'm walking up slow. I'm walking up the stairs slow. I'm walking up the stairs really slow. If you guys see me in the arena, hey everybody. Bubba's still coming. Bubba's still on the way.
I walk slow. Y'all gotta wait.
Bubba got a limp. So look me, Bubba got a limp. So just give him a second. The caption in here says, what does it say? I can't see that.
I can't see it either. I have to put my other glasses on.
Oh,
David, zoom in.
I don't know what that thing said. Anywho, the award says, thank you guys. Even though I'll be taking this award home for the both of us. I said that. And Bubba says, thank you anyway, or something like that. I don't know. It says that in the caption. Anywho, Letter Hack, thank you so much. For everybody who watches, thank you so much for letting us be a part of the people who are honored, putting us in the group of people who probably a lot of people wouldn't even want us to be a part of. We've always been the underdogs, especially because we're Black. But what we have to say has always mattered to Letter Hack, who didn't care who he was watching, how he was watching, if the content was good, if the content was honest. He always made sure that he included us. And since we were on this thing, so I really appreciate that. I want to thank every man that I was dating during the pandemic, the ones that was breaking my heart, who forced me to get back in the politics that I said I was never coming back at the time. I was taking a break, and then I said, nah, a nigga got to get on their feet. You feel what I'm saying? So I want to thank y'all. You know what I'm saying? I want to thank y'all, because if it wasn't for that pain, I would never push myself like I did. And then I really want to thank my best friend for definitely helping me, push me to get back on this thing as well. Everybody who supported me all these years, who wanted me to get back on, thank you so much. I really appreciate each and every one of y'all. Look, Bubba isn't here right now, but I'm gonna take this award on his behalf, okay? And Bubba actually would thank you as well. I love you guys so much, and I mean that. Meanwhile, Bubba,
I'm back. Here I go. Good morning. Applause. Now, I'm just so honored finally to receive this award. Shout out to Letter Hack. This means so much. We have come so far, man. Wow, Rebecca. Wow, we've come so far. Yeah. Shout out to Benjamin Dixon as well, too, man. That's my dog. Hey, that's my man. Hey, I just want to thank everybody, man. Shout out to Mama and Dad for always believing in me. Shout out to Q, who's always got my back and listen every day. Shout out to the X as well, too. I won't say his name on the episode. Shout out to you, too, because you get this shit done. Shout out to the people, man. I love what I do for the people. Like I say in my rap, man, everything I do for you. Love y'all. Mean it, man. One love.
Absolutely. And Bubba, I'm taking the award home. Thank you. Thank you guys for tuning in. Everybody who tuned in on our premiere episode, and it was a wild ride, but I absolutely loved it with the one and only Olay. Gives it up. I love the first time. I think it was like the first time I saw her on one of these episodes she was doing for the Law and Order people, or Law people.
Law and Crime.
Law and Crime. Because I'd be like, Law and Order. Ding, ding. She was like, I don't mince words. I said, no, I don't mince words.
I did.
I always thought that was funny. But
shout out to David for finding Olay too, because David, he over here in the chat blowing up.
He did. He did.
Let me be clear. Like, let's make clear who scouted the talent first.
David did.
Okay.
And
shout out to David.
Because I was like, well, who's coming on? David, damn. David's like, I think you really like her. Okay, David, just bring her on, right? Yeah. Damn. And then she got on, and it was love at first sight. So no, anybody who watches our show knows that you are like, we always label people, family on the show. You are literally our sister to the show. We got our cousin in Renita Shannon. Yeah. We have like our uncle in Dr. Carl Mack. We got our other sister in Georgia. So we have so much family, and you are absolutely one of those.
You come back to Leftist Mafia. We loved you there.
Thank you so much. And where can people find you, Olay? Where can people find you?
All the places. Okay, so all right, boom. So follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok at Miss Olurin. You should also follow my Instagram page, Making Make Sense. It is great. It is this resource I recently started, like debunking all those videos you've seen. I had to go viral explaining felony murder.
Nice.
All that stuff is on that page. You should also subscribe to my Substack, Olurinati. That is my baby. I put out an essay every month. It is wonderful. I just dropped a new op-ed on Teen Vogue yesterday called Black Cops Are Still Cops. That's great. You should check that out.
Absolutely amazing.
Yeah, thank you, Fran. Thank you, Fran. I also one of the hosts of Leftist Mafia that is on Thursday nights, and I host Tea Time with Olay that is after Leftist Mafia on Thursday nights, and I think that is the list of my run of things right now. Boom. All right.
Because see, I said she keep a job. Okay?
I love it.
Oh, we go Olayemi, keep a job. Olurin. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me say this for y'all. Olayemi, Kembe, on travaille, Olurin. Okay. That's
Period.
I'm learning a little Haitian too, Rebecca. I'm coming for you. I hope to have it ready, but I just can't.
I need it to be fresh.
Right.
Don't come on here because you got a Haitian friend. You cannot be out here. I ain't talking about me. I'm talking about you cannot be on here. You know what I'm saying? Like just be on here like that. But no. So y'all go rock with Olay on all of these different platforms and make sure you follow her. And also for everybody, we do have our producer, Tiger. I told him that we'll give him a shout out. Tiger is going through some tough times, and he actually has created a GoFundMe to assist him during those times. So because he is somebody who helps us out on the show and has been rocking with us even when we were going through it ourselves. So if you guys can definitely check in the comments. I know that he's dropped something in there for his GoFundMe. Check it out. Send him some love. And for everybody who you guys know support us, we are on patreon.com/like-it-or-not, patreon.com/like-it-or-not. And if you like to give to us individually, that's Cash App, Becca's Voice, and DJ X3C. We're out of here. I love you guys. We did it. We made it to 9:46. I'm about to go see my man. I don't know what y'all about to do, but I'm about to go get the hell up out of here.
Who cares, child? Girl, bye. I'm going to see my man too.
Olay, no.
I'm traveling. I'm traveling.
See,
both y'all can go to hell. David, take them down.
No, mine in here. No, not me. I'm not going to no man right now. I'm traveling.
No man traveling. Listen, he'll be home, and when he is, then you can be like,
at least he coming home. I've been waiting for like 2 years.
I'm the speaker. I'm speaking at. And if anybody is in the Jersey area, I'm speaking at Rutgers Law this week. I'm their speaker. Yeah. But nice. I saw that and I was like, I gotta go to Jersey, and I was like, wait, he living. I was like, oh, fine then, it's fine.
Okay, listen.
Hey, can you make sure you get that recorded for us?
You guys are holding me up. You guys are holding me up.
Yeah, make sure you get it recorded so we can make sure we play a clip.
I gotta go.
Bye, guys.
Bye, y'all. Love y'all, man.
Bye, y'all.
I thank y'all so much again for tuning in on a Friday night. It was a goddamn good show. Shout out to Olay again for joining us. Really appreciate you, lady, for coming through like you always do and doing the damn thing. And if you didn't hear it earlier, I guess I'll stop it so y'all can, everybody that came late, so y'all can hear it. Anyway, y'all, thank y'all again. Love y'all so much. We will see y'all next Friday, where next Friday after the show is the after party, patron party next week, y'all. So y'all be ready. Like it or not, we out. Deuces. See y'all next week.
Like it or not, y'all. 2023. Y'all know what time it is.
It's time for like it or not. We're Rebecca Azure. Let's start this damn show. Yes, it's time for like it or not. We're Rebecca Azure. Let's start this damn show. Rebecca Azor is in the house. You know she got a funny story to tell. Talking politics, culture, or real life-ish. I live in life in the ATL. Benjamin, yeah, that's my man. He's always coming up with the master plan. Politics scheming, or trying to find the meaning of life. And while the feds keeps us in strife.
I'm your DJ. I really don't need no introduction right now, but you know what? I stay dropping them jams. Y'all know who I am. Good hope, dad jokes, culture-ish, politics. What you're hearing right now was the culmination of all of this. I started out with the mic in my hand, and I graduated to a plethora of fans. I love bringing joy to the people. It makes me feel great, makes me feel regal. I do what I do for you. 8 p.m. Friday, you know how we do. Let's go.
It's time for like it or not. We're Rebecca Azure. Let's start this damn show. Yes, it's time for like it or not. We're Rebecca Azure. Let's start this damn show. Like it or not, y'all.
2023. Let's start this damn show. Let's go.